In this channel, I talk about engaging and socializing and dating in a way that allows you to be yourself and live your authentic life that you enjoy. But I think it's important to set expectations or strategies you're about to take. I'll list out some strategies and discuss the pros and cons for each of them. The first strategy is appearance. The pros about appearance is you can inspire first-time attraction very easily within a relatively high number of people. It generally leads to setting great first impressions, and people tend to view you more positively. Halo effect. This is ideal for people who are introverted or have trouble socializing with people, as the weight will likely be lifted off you and people are more willing to give you chances if you do mess up. The cons with appearance is one born of resentment and jealousy. Some people may assume that because you look good that you must be arrogant, dumb, vain, privileged, etc. If you also happen to be introverted, people might assume that you're conceited and self-centered. If you're extroverted, you might face assumptions of being a player of people's hearts. The things you can do to offset the cons of this strategy is to generally be friendly, considerate, aware of your own position in life, and be respectful of those around you. The second strategy is social status. There's a lot of things that can go into social status. You can be known for your appearance, your occupation within a company, maybe you're popular. However, it's constructed, you're in a position where it's rare yet valuable. In this position, it's easy to earn respect and admiration. It could be very concrete, such as being the CEO of a company or a very famous celebrity, or it could be local, such as being a leader of a group, a VIP of the group, or someone who's known positively within the group. The pros about social status is that any positive social status you have, it has a contagious effect with the people around you. The effects happen when people meet you, introduce you to someone new, or you talk about you. The cons of social status is that it'll cause resentment and jealousy from certain people. Some may be scared of the potential authority you might have, and some may use that status to elevate themselves, not caring about being considered around them, especially if you are someone in a position and sees as a good friend. And on the flip side, if you have negative social status, you're basically a repellent. It makes people want to get away from you. It makes people not want to talk to you, or they merely tolerate you at best. So just as social status has the huge high positive effect, it can also have a negative effect as well. The things that you could do to offset the cons of this strategy is to generally be friendly, considerate, aware of your own position in life, and be respectful of those around you. Also, be wary of people who talk to you, as they can exhibit behavior that indicates they don't truly value you as a person, but mostly for what you can offer. The third strategy is social circle. This strategy and social status has a lot of overlap, as a lot of this requires group dynamics. In a social circle, you're in a group where everyone knows each other and hangs out with each other. The pros of social circle is it's easy to meet people, especially if it's an expansive social circle. There's prolonged exposure, so you have a lot of wiggle room in here in case you make a couple of social mistakes, as you have future opportunities to meet them and make up for them. Because everyone has a good sense of who everyone is, local social status can apply here. With some groups, it's implicitly there, but it doesn't get much weight. But other groups that act exclusive, status will matter a lot with exclusive social circles. But in general, social circles is a highly preferred environment for most people due to the familiarity effect social circle has. The cons of social circle is that if you're known for some negatives and that impression is set, it'll be very hard to shake it off. Even when you have close friends with a couple of members, you'll have to deal with more people who may not be that tight with in circles, which will be pretty bad when conflicts start to arise. Who you meet within social circles are pretty limited to a select number of people, especially if said circle is not an expansive one. And if they especially have a negative perception of you, this could be spread around to their extended circle, which means it basically puts you in a very bad position overall. The things that you can do to offset the cons of the strategy is to generally be friendly, considerate, aware of your own position in life, and be respectful of those around you. Own up to any blunders you may have done, and overshadow your mistakes with positive ones in the near future. However, if it's to a point where you find yourself excluded from conversations or people exit from you, then it's a sign they most likely don't want you around, and you may need to move on or find other people. The fourth strategy is online dating. Considering how prevalent and widespread online dating has become, it's become one of the avenues to meet potential dates. The pros of online dating is that you can set up your profile, match with anyone, and talk to them, and you can do it all from your home. This is ideal for introverts or somebody who's busy a lot and don't have a lot of time in their hands. The cons of online dating is that they don't get to know who you really are before matching, so they only have your pictures and initial prompts to go off of. This makes online dating to be a very shallow experience. On that platform, you need to have a really good looking appearance, or take high quality candid pictures that present yourself in a specific way, which requires a lot of pictures to find the best one. To offset the effects of the cons, get in the mind frame of taking pictures everywhere you go so you can find pictures that are perfect for you online dating. If you do get a match, it's best to have an initial conversation with them and move it off the app and into your device as quickly as possible. Since you can only form connections in real life rather than text, it's better to use texting as a medium to set up dates. Also, this one's an ongoing suggestion, but improve your appearance whenever you can. Now, the fifth strategy, and this one's an unconventional strategy, but it's an old school one that still works. That's day-to-day interaction. With this, you meet and have conversations with people anytime, anywhere, even if there's no social context. The pros of this strategy is that it has a lot of high flexibility. The conversation is just you and the person enjoying the moment together, which you can do without friends, do your own thing, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. Unlike other strategies, you'll be facing a lot of competition. There's little to no competition here, as there's no one but you two. The cons of this strategy is that it's not an easy one to use. You'll meet people who are put off and maybe outright uncomfortable with you talking to them out of the blue. This discomfort has also increased with the rise of dating apps, increasing social anxiety within those situations. Being able to navigate these situations requires a high level of certain social skills. The things you can do to offset the cons of the strategy is to generally be friendly, considerate, aware of your position in the moment, and be respectful of those around you. Now, if you're going to take the strategy, you need to be very attuned to your environment and the person. Well-developed social skills, especially when it comes to reading body language and reading the context of the environment, are very important here. In addition to these skills, you need to be able to adapt to a new situation, as the person may be comfortable one minute and then uncomfortable in the next. Despite your best effort to be friendly, some people just want to be left alone, so respect their decisions and move on. If you are seeking a safe way to practice these skills, then my suggestions will be to go to speed dating and improv classes, as these two suggestions can help you improve your social skills, reading body language, and be adaptable to your environment. So we have gone through all the strategies. One thing to remember is that not every strategy will be 100% compatible with the person you are. Even if you pick the strategy you feel best suited for, there are some facets about it that may require deliberate work from you. If you can acknowledge that and put the work in, you can make it work for you and still enjoy your life being the way you are right now. Keep in mind that not everyone will be able to get over their issues about you, even if you do everything right. Just keep doing them with no expectations, and the right people will show themselves to you. This is the end of this video. I'll see you guys soon.